Alright guys, welcome back to our free-to-play grind to Masterball here on Pokemon Pocket. We've got some exciting things to show today because we're opening our packs, our Wonderpicks, and there is a brand new Wonderpick event starting. As of this video, it would have already started, so we're going to bring you all the details for that because it could have big implementations for our series, and it's an electric deck. So I think that is where we're going to start. Let's take a look at it. So here it is, guys. This is all the information for the upcoming mass outbreak event for the Wonderpicks, and it's a lightning type, and we are lacking lightning types. So during this event, you will have chances to Wonderpick a lightning type card with a rare chance at a Lantern EX card. We are not going to complain about this because lightning decks are very strong at the moment. You do get event missions where you can get Wonderpick hourglasses and also the tickets for the shop, which is not bad. It's not bad. You can get exclusive flair for your cards, which is quite cool. You can get these for your Stardust, and you get a free bonus pick every single day, guys. So from the shop, you actually do get an hourglass, a Wonderpick, and the store credit. But we get a chance at all of these Pokemon here. But the main things that stick out to me from these bonus picks are, firstly, the elemental switch, guys, because this allows us to move a fire, water, or lightning energy from one of our bench Pokemon to our active Pokemon. This just helps ramp up Pokemon that extra little bit faster, which obviously we're going to need as much help as we can get on this series. And the other one, which is absolutely amazing that we can get from this, is the electric cord. So what this does, guys, you attach this to your active Pokemon, and then if that active Pokemon gets knocked out by your opponent, it sends 2 energies back to your bench. So it's an extra way to ramp it up as well. So these just give you some more opportunities for lightning decks. So they're going to be the things that we're going to aim for. Obviously, we do have an Ampharos already, so that is actually quite good because we could actually get the evolution line here with the Mareep and Fluffy, so that isn't too bad. But then we get on to the big hitters, guys. These are going to cost 3 Wonderpicks. So in today, if there's nothing that we actually see that we like, I'm probably going to save the Wonderpicks for tomorrow so we can have a crack at this. But if there's something that we like today, we're going to go for it still. Because we're close to 5, so we will have 3 ready for tomorrow. So first up for the rare picks, we have the Lantern EX. So it's coming in with 150 HP. It takes 3 energies, but only 1 is lightning. So we could still add our Magby in to help ramp it up if we want to. Its attack is Flashing Signal. It does 80 damage, so it's good. It's not too bad. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. So either flip is going to benefit you. It's weak to fighting, and it has 2 retreat cost, which isn't actually bad either. So if we could get this online, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We've got opportunities here to actually make a really good electric deck, especially when there is the Tapu Koko EX, guys. If you haven't seen already, I did release a video yesterday playing a deck with Tapu Koko and Pikachu, and we went 6-0 in ranked. So if you haven't checked it out, please go and watch it if you want to see the full force of Tapu Koko. It's an incredible card because for 1 energy, it does Plasma Hurricane. It does 20 damage, and you take an energy from your energy zone and you attach it to this Pokemon. So you ramp it up yourself. You can get to its main attack within 2 turns. For 3 energy, you do 90 damage. So in 2 turns, that's all it takes to get this guy up and running. And it only has 1 retreat cost as well. So this card is incredible. If we could get 2 of these, I will literally run rank with Tapu Koko. I am not scared. I am not scared. We can link it up with Pokemon like Zeraora. So Zeraora, if you have this Pokemon out first in your first turn, it takes an energy from your energy zone and attaches it to this Pokemon. So if you get Zeraora in your hand first, in your first turn, you can attack with it basically the next turn, or you can use your elemental switch, which we spoke about before, and you can take the energy and attach it to your main Pokemon. So yeah, this is good. It can work in a couple of ways. You can either save that energy to add it to one of your big hitters, or you can just go in and attack with Zeraora straight away. Because if you're dealing with Oricorio decks, we all know the yellow chicken. This guy could be very useful for getting those attacks off on it straight away. So with your Zeraora ramping itself up as well in the first turn, you can add in the baby Pokemon Pichu here as well, guys. So it doesn't take any energy to use this card. It has a free retreat cost, and for no energy, you can take an energy from your energy zone and attach it to your benched Pokemon. So we have already a Magby in our collection, which is awesome. And now we can actually get this from these rare picks, hopefully. Because we was opening Ho-Oh and Lugia packs to try and get this. But I do have a new pack that I want us to try and open. So we're going to try and do that. And the last Pokemon, guys, that we're going to look at is Ampharos. So Ampharos, we do already have one of these in our deck. So if we get another one, we can actually... This would actually be really good to make a deck because it has 150 HP. It is a stage 2. So you can heal it with things like Lily, which is nice. But for 2 energies, you use Thunder Punch, 80 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 40 more damage. So you can risk it for the chance to get 120 damage. But if tails, this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. So, I mean, with heals and stuff, it is worth the risk, isn't it? Because 120 is taking most things out these days. But yeah, that is the Mass Outbreak event, guys, which starts today. And we are going to be hitting this all week because we do want to save some of our packs because the brand new set comes out on Thursday. So there's a lot happening this week, guys. But let's get into our daily content. All right, guys, we're back to open up our usual stuff. But I am pumped for that electric Wonderpick event because it couldn't have came at a better time for us, especially when we're crying out for electric cards and they are some big hitters. So I reckon we could build a nice electric deck ready to go into ranked when the new season starts. There's no point in going into it now because it's going to be the end of the season. But hopefully we'll have a couple of decks where we can attack a ranked as soon as the season starts. So first things first, let's have a look at our Wonderpicks. Alright, guys, we're only going to open a pack if we see something that we like. Go on, Captain Tism, our friend on the account, managed to get ourselves a Tangrowth. I love that. Okay, something's got to really stand out for me to use my Wonderpicks here. There's an Ampharos there already. Elemental Switch as well. There's no point risking it for this one. We're gonna have 3 picks every day to try and get this. Octillery. Oh, there is the Sylveon. That is interesting. Oh, the Oricorio. We might have to risk it for the Oricorio, guys. Oh, there's a Skarmory there. We do already have one. I'm in a bit of a... We do have a bit of a steel deck on the go. I'm going to show you that in a minute. We did build a steel deck. Oh, we've got to go for the bird. It's so handy. It's only going to use 2 of our Wonderpicks, so it's not going to affect anything. I'm going to go bottom right. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay. We have to risk it for the bird, especially with the electric deck up and running soon. Okay. Trubbish gets added to the collection. Okay, we added a bit of trash, but it is what it is. So that should help us get our daily objectives done now as well, once we open our packs. Okay, so we're going to leave it, like as you can see up here, we're going to have plenty that we can open up one of those special ones tomorrow. Okay, guys, so before we open the packs, I wanted to show you this offline steel deck that we made because it's going to make sense as to why we're going to open the packs that we're going to open. Because we do have 2 Meltons and we have 2 Melmetals, which I thought is an amazing start. We don't need any rare candies for these. We had the Steelix already as well. And we managed to get an Onyx. Because Onyx is a colourless energy, I thought we can use our Magby here. We haven't got a lot of supporter cards anyway, so I did have to throw in like a Farfetch'd just to fill up the deck. But we can ramp up Onyx with Magby because Steelix only needs 1 steel energy. And then we do have the Skarmory as well. So this is what Skarmory does, guys, for 140 HP, which is good. All it needs is 2 energies, and during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks, which is awesome. And the only other Pokemon that we haven't shown you yet is this Stack Attacker. This is pretty much the same. It only needs 1 steel energy. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. This will get replaced once we get a better steel type Pokemon. As you say, these were just to fill up the deck. We now have 3 decks, guys. We have 3 decks. And if we show you our Pokemon, the Pokemon that I want to make decks around next is the Gallade and the Mismagius. And there is a pack which has all of the lower evolutions for these. And that is why I want to open up that pack next. I think, guys, we are still going to open some of the Eevee packs, but we're going to now switch it up with the Dialga packs. Because if I show you, if we go on to the pack point system, if we go through, there is some nice cards in this deck, like the Yanmega. We also have the Infernape. Let me go down here. We have the Palkia, which could be nice for water decks. Obviously, we're struggling that. In that department, we have the Magnezone here that we can add. The Manaphy's for the water decks as well are in this deck. There's a nice Luxray card, but then when we get down to the Psychics, as you can see, the Togetic and the Togekiss card. This Togekiss card is crazy. I don't think I can... Yeah, we can't show you the actual card, but the attack is... During your next turn, this Pokemon's Overdrive Smash attack does plus 60. So once you get 1 attack off, the next turn it's going to do 120 damage. But we also have the Mischievous for the Mismagius. Once we've got 5 at the moment, it only takes 35 for me to buy the starter. So that's why I want to start ramp. We'll see if we can pack it, but if not, we can use our pack points to start buying these little things. And just underneath it, you can see we've got the Ralts and the Curlier there as well. And they've both got colorless energy, so we can add it straight into a fighting deck, no problems. There's also the Dusclops, the Dusk Noir there, which is an amazing card, Giratina, and down, if we go down a little bit further, Rampardos. This is an incredible card, and also Lucario. These all, we've got so many good opportunities from this deck. There's a Rampardos. Let me show you. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, this Pokemon does 50 damage to itself. It sounds bad, but when you're doing 1 energy for 130 damage, that is crazy. And this Lucario card, when it's on your bench, guys, it's got an ability. Attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do 20 plus damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it ramps up the energy. And there is also the spicy Darkrai card there as well. And there is some Steel types Dialga, which we could add straight into our Steel deck. So this set of packs here just gives us a lot of options for what the decks we are trying to build. What we packed was always going to dictate what we try to open. So let's test our luck. We're going to open one of these every day, I think, and one of the Eevee packs every day as well. So obviously, we're going to save our packs for the new set just to test that out. You know, we might get something lucky. But our dailies, we're going to try and build towards our decks that we've already got. So a Bomber Snow. 4 energy, Frost Breath, 120 damage. That's not the worst if you can ramp it up. Drifloon. Okay, there's a Magnemite. Start ramping up our electric deck if we can get the Magnezone. Hitmontop is a great card. It's a great card. Oh! Yes! We were talking about the Togekiss, and I do believe we have a Togepi in our deck. That is a huge pull, guys. This card is insane. We are going to carry on opening these packs. That is so good. Because we have an Espeon as well, so we can start building up a Psychic deck now. I'm pretty sure we had a Togepi. It might not be from this deck, but I'm sure we've got one. Positive. We do have 1 rare candy. Do we just open another one of these? I think we have to, right? Yeah, let's just open 2 of these. Let's just open 2 of these for today. Because as you can see, there's plenty of cards that we can use to add to some of our decks. And that's what we need right now. Come on, give me something else. A Drifloon again? Come on, we don't want dupes at this point. Vesper Queen? I mean, that's not the worst. Rogon, flip a coin for each Pokemon you have in play. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. We've got a Slugma. Giant Cape! Yes! That is a great Pokemon tool to have. As you can see, it gives our Pokemon 20 more HP. I will take that. I will definitely take that. We can add this into some of our decks. Yes. Giant Cape is very, very good. Okay, we're getting stuff we can use. If we open packs, we can just get little things that we can use. It just helps us out massively. And I think we've been extra lucky with some of the stuff. We're already at 15 packs. Pack points even. So let me just check. Oh, there we go. Level 9. Come on. We're going to save these guys because we're going to save them for the new set. I'm hoping I can build up enough so we can open 10 packs of the new set on Thursday. So there's our 4 for our dailies. Oh, I've gone past it. There it is. See, I knew we had one. We've actually got 2 Togepi's, which is good. So we can put it in a deck. We're gonna have to try and use a rare candy, but we can start getting a psychic deck underway now, guys, with the Espeon and Togekiss. It's starting to come together. Okay, guys, now we've done all our daily objectives. We want to start ramping up some of our points so we can open some packs. So we're going to do some more solo battles today. We've done all the step up beginner, so now we're going to test our luck with intermediate. So Venusaur and Executor deck. We do have a fire deck, so let's test out our Arcanine deck. We can test it out against a Venusaur, because for each of these we do get 3. So it'll help us get a little bit closer. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do the advanced and expert yet. We might be able to do a couple with our decks, but we're not at the point where we can... I don't think we can do the expert ones. We can definitely get through a couple of these. We're starting with the Magby as well. That is amazing. So we can start ramping up our Sizzlipede, ready for the Center Scorch and the Typhlosions there. So we just need to get... We might be able to get some burns on the go. He's going to fill up his bench. We've got an X speed. We can use our Professor's Research. There's our Arcanine. Okay, we've got another Pokeball. What are you going to give me? Torkoal. Okay, we will add Torkoal down because he's going to be our first attacker. So let's we'll put our energy on Torkoal, and then we'll use Magby to ramp up our Sizzlipede because we need 4 energies for the Center Scorch to get a run in. So it just means we can add 2 energies every turn at this point because they can't attack with Chansey yet. So come on, give me Growlithe as well, so then we can start ramping up our Arcanine. Oh, even better, we got our Cyndaquil. So well, what we're going to do with our Typhlosion, I mean, we can attack with it, but let's just make sure we've got Pokemon ready to attack in case he takes out our Magby. Yeah, because Center Scorch is going to be our big hitter for this match, it seems. So we can throw Torkoal in. There's red. So I think we'll put 1 energy on Cyndaquil now. I don't mind losing Magby. Because we've got everything pretty much ramped up. The only thing we need now on the bench is Arcanine. So he's going to take out Magby. That is perfectly fine. Because we're in a good spot. What we'll do now, we'll throw Torkoal out. We're actually... You know what? I actually am going to use a red card. They've got 5 cards in their hand. So what we'll do, we'll drop that down to 3 cards. It's going to take them longer to start building up what they want. So let's put our other energy... We're going to discard an energy from Torkoal, so... We don't need to put it on Center Scorch just yet, so I'll put this energy on Torkoal just so we can attack again next turn and we won't need to use the energy. I think I'll put that energy on Cyndaquil, unless we get a Growlithe. He's got his Venusaur. Got 160 HP. So I could do with getting a Center Scorch now, please. Well, there's our Growlithe. So we'll put our energy on him. So how many do we need for Arcanine? We need 3. Oh, the Venusaur's not on EX. If it was a Venusaur EX, we could have used red, but we can't. So unfortunately, we're probably going to have to lose Torkoal here. I'm going to put a potion on him because he can't attack me, taking me out with Raticate or Venonat next turn. He still needs to try and ramp up his Venusaur. So, chance he's gone. So, I think we'll be alright because it's going to take him 3 turns to get the Venusaur up. So we could probably take him out with a Torkoal. Unless I get can evolve our Growlithe though, so I think we'll do one attack with Torkoal, and then we'll throw our Arcanine in. Oh, we can actually do this as well. Oh, they're screwed. They are screwed. This is why, guys, Typhlosion is amazing. Look at this. It's gonna get burned, and now next turn. Oh, actually, we've got an X speed. So what we're going to do, X speed. And then we can retreat Torkoal. And we'll throw our Arcanine out. Like this. And then with the burn, next turn, we're going to be able to take him out. There you go. Oh, we healed from it, but it doesn't matter now. That 20 chip damage is enough, because we're going to do 120 plus 20 for... Oh, there's the Center Scorch. But there's the setup, guys. Look at that. We got the whole setup we needed. And that is going to be... Oh, it's not game over because... Well, it pretty much is game over because we're taking out the big hitters. Boom, 140 damage. That 20 that we're taking, it doesn't even matter. I actually just realized, guys, I haven't updated the pack counter. We opened 2 packs, didn't we? But we're up to 48 now. I just clocked it when I looked at the screen. Oh, I messed up there. I should have put Senti Scorch in just to have a little taster. Let's do a little bit of burn, and then we can finish him off with Arcanine. I am glad we got Arcanine. It's like my favorite Pokemon. One of my top 3. And the fact that we can start doing battles of this just makes it even better. This deck isn't actually too bad. I don't think it'd do very well in ranked. But we've got the basis for a nice deck, especially with the Typhlosion, the Arcanine, because hitting for 120 is still massive. And the Torkoal's a nice little basic to have in there as well. Oh no, we're coming up against Arcanine ourselves now. So it's a Charizard and Arcanine deck. We can't use the Steel because it's weak. What rental decks do we have? Okay. Let's use our Dark deck. Let's see what we can do with our... We haven't got a Water deck ready yet. We just haven't got the Pokemon for our options. Okay, we're going first. What have we got? So we've got the Eevee... Okay, let's use Eevee because then we can start finding extra Pokemon for try and get things cooking a bit faster. But they've got Salandit. There's our turn first. Oh, there's Larvitar. That's amazing. We need 4 energies for Buster Tail, but we can move all our energies from around to Tyranitar. So once we get Tyranitar up and running, it's going to be a breeze, but we do have to be careful about a Charizard. Has he not got a Charmander yet? He hasn't got a Charmander yet. But he looks like he will get his Arcanine up and running. Okay, what we will do... I'm gonna do this. Heal for 20. Just to slow it down a little bit. We'll do this, and then... we'll try and find another Pokemon from our deck. It's another Larvitar. I was hoping we'd find Umbreon because then we could just evolve into it. And then we can get an attack off. None of these basic Pokemon can do any damage to us. If we can get the Umbreon next, that'd be amazing. Okay, at least we got another Pokemon coming. Houndour. Okay, we'll throw Houndour down. The choice of the Weavile. Right, we'll do Houndour. Because then we can start using... We've got the Houndoom. So I'm going to start ramping up the Houndour for now. Because we can also move... We can move the energy from that to Tyranitar if we want to. Oh, perfect. We don't need the rare candy. Don't need the rare candy. Unfortunately, we are going to lose our Eevee next turn. But there's our Houndoom. So I'm in a bit of a predicament now because... Actually, no, because what we can do, we can ramp up our... We can use Houndoom next turn. And then once we... Yeah, we should be alright, because we can move the 3 energy from Houndoom to Tyranitar. But we can take out some of these Pokemon with Houndoom as soon as Houndoom starts getting some damage onto it. We can take out the Salandit now with Houndoom. We've got the X-Speed, which is nice. Now we can evolve our Tyranitar. We'll put the energy onto you. We'll red card to make it harder for him to get their cards out, but he does already have the Arcanine. And we can throw Sneasel down. I'm not going to use his ability just yet, because I want to take this out. And then we discard a card from his hand as well. What are we discarding? Spearow. Okay, we didn't discard anything too nice. But that's the good thing about Houndoom. We can start chipping away at their deck. Houndoom will die next turn. What we're going to do... We're going to use X-Speed. We're going to retreat for 1. Like this. And then we can give the 2 energy from Houndoom to Tyranitar. And then next turn, we can start attacking for 130. That's why this Dark deck was so good to build with Tyranitar. All we needed to do was get a nice second Pokemon like Houndoom. And then we could just start attacking like this. Well, there's the rare candy that we wanted. But yeah, now it's going to be hard for him to take me out. We've only got 100 HP. So as long as he doesn't throw in the Arcanine, we're good. And he's not got enough energy. So we're going to be more than fine. If there was a way to ramp up the darkness, this would be even better, but I like his ability is so good where you can move the energy from all of your Pokemon that it doesn't really matter. As long as you get the Tyranitar on at some point, then you can just feed it the energy like I did here, and it worked out really well. And that X-Speed came in clutch. So I like what we're building with this. If we could add maybe like a Darkrai to this deck, that would be perfect, because then you could just put all the energy onto Darkrai, do the chip damage, and then literally add all that chip damage energies that you've built onto Tyranitar. Then we all talking about a ranked deck then. So that's why the Iaga packs are actually really useful at the minute. So against a water deck, let's test out our metal deck. We haven't shown you it yet in action. Well, I haven't even tested it out in action yet, so let's do this. So we're going first. The only issue that we do have is that the Melton that we have isn't the one that ramps itself. There's a Melton card that actually does, if you attack, it gives it an energy. So our choice is Stack Attacker or Onyx. Let's use Stack Attacker. It's not a great start, but it does have quite a lot of HP. And we can take out Rattata with 1 turn. Okay, come on, give me the Melton. Okay, there's Melton. And we can draw another 2 cards here. Red. And there's a Steelix. He does 110 damage. which one's worth ramping up first? Because we might just leave Stack Attacker out the front just to take the damage, and we'll start ramping up these. Okay, there's all his Pokemon. Because we can survive a few turns here. Well, there's a Magby that we wanted. We can't even retreat with Stack Attacker. So I think it's worth just leaving it out there. The Magby was just a turn late, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't retreat now, so we're just gonna have to let him die. And we're just gonna start ramping up our bench. Yeah, it's still gonna take him a couple of turns to take me out. So I've definitely got enough to ramp up Melmetal. So let's do this. Then we can start hitting for 90 damage, which can take out all of his Pokemon that he's got out at the moment. And what I'll do, I'll put 1 energy on Steelix. As our other Melton. We don't really need them out. Put 1 energy on Steelix, and we'll lose Stack Attacker next turn, but then we can jump in with our Melmetal. It's not actually too bad. What are you going to do? Okay. We don't mind that. That's pretty much all it was there for. It was just a deck filler. I'm hoping we can add something better in than that eventually. This is why I put the Farfetch'd in, because if you start with this, for 1 energy you can attack for 40, and we would have took that Rattata out straight away. So we can take out the Raticate. Now after this, guys, we just literally ramp up our Steelix, because there's no EXs in this deck, so even if we lose our Melmetal, we still got one. It won't be enough to finish the game. And by that point, we should have our Steelix up and running. Okay, we're asleep. Nice. Okay, that might be an issue. Okay, let's put our Skarmory down. Actually, let's get our Skarmory ready. Yeah, because then if he does come out, we can just throw Skarmory straight in, just in case. But it looks like if we were still asleep, we might have been in trouble. But none of them are taking us out. Let's be honest. None of them are taking us out. He threw in the bloody Magikarp. Is he crazy? He threw in the little fish. Has he got a Gyarados? He's trying to splash me to death. He's trying to bloody splash me to death. Is he crazy? Okay, let's just finish this. Let's just finish it. Kill the fish! Yeah, if we can get the other Meltons where you can ramp up the Melmetal itself, this deck could actually come online pretty fast. I can't remember what deck the Melton's from. I'm going to have to find that out in a second, guys. Let me go and check that out. It's this one. There actually is another Melmetal card there. Let me scroll down. Yes, so take a steal energy from your energy and attach it to this Pokemon. So you attack for 1 energy, you get the other energy 2, you evolve next turn, and then you're literally flying. But there is another Melmetal there that does 4 energies for 120 damage, and this Pokemon, what does it say? This Pokemon takes -20 damage from attacks, which is decent. I mean, we could open some basics, you know. What packs are the Dragonites in? We do need the Dragonite. Please be Charizard. Packs. Okay. There's so many cards in the Genetic Apex, it would take us ages. It would take us ages. So we're up to 26 hourglasses, guys. So we've got a lot to work on still to try and get packs for Thursday. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish off the rest of them offline, and I'll show you where we get to. So what I'm going to do, just to show you where we did get to, for the solos, step up battle, we got up to the Magneton, so we've done the first 3, then I will do the other 3 offline. We'll get some more points, and then we'll move on. We'll move on to Step Up Battle Advanced tomorrow. Okay, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. The new Wonderpick event starts in the next one, which is exciting. We've got some more packs, we've got some more deck opportunities, and we're building some juicy things, hopefully ready for ranked in the near future. So guys, if you are excited, please drop a like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.